driving out doing some shopping for Sipping Key tonight. We're gonna have a really good show. This is gonna be so much fun. I wish I could like put this on this channel and the BusyBlu channel, but I can't. So I'm just coming to y'all live from here. But y'all, what's up here? It's not where I live. So I think it's Verizon not where I live, so I think it's time for me to get a new service. So that sucks because I don't want to, but I'm going to. But did y'all watch the Kenya Moore interview with Carlos King? First off, let me start by saying that I live for, idolize Carlos King. If I was not doing what I'm doing for work now, I would be, and you know, my partner, my fiance, always say it's not too late, you can still go into it, but then who's gonna make the money? I would go into production, and I would start from the, I would love to start from the ground up, but I would want to be the next Carlos King, the next Mona Scott Young. I feel like I can identify stories. I can identify people in their stories, and I think that I am creative enough to pull out what is entertaining, what is exciting, and what people want to see. I would love to be the next Carlos King. Girl! Sis! Hon! I would love to be the next Carlos King. I just would want to. But I also feel like, because I'm so expressive. I watched the video with Kenya. It was actually really good. There were some little... Hold on, y'all, because this is like a really quick roundabout. All right. There were a couple of things that I didn't know about. But we started off talking, they started off talking about Kenya Moore's past, like what she's done, who she is, things that she's like gone through. We talked a lot about, you know, the thing that, you know, always gets, I think I'm this close to canceling this because I just keep going in and out. But we started off talking about Kenya Moore's mother, which was interesting. Whoa, what the hell is that? Shoo, little buggy. Shoo. Get out, little buggy. No, it fell on the ground. No. Okay. We started off. Oh no, the little buggy fell on the ground. Okay. So we started off talking about Kenya Moore's past with her mother. And I thought it was very interesting that one of her first, I have my wedding ring on, dang. One of her first pageants, her mother called down to tell them that she was an alcoholic, she was a drunk, and that she should not have won the pageant. And she had to like go and defend herself against those allegations. I thought that was crazy. That Kenya Moore would have to like defend those allegations, but it was one of her first allegations. It was one of the first things ever that she had to defend herself against, like her own mom, which is why it felt so, I guess it was like more triggering when Phaedra did it, because then you remember they were calling her an alcoholic and saying she drank so much. That's why it was triggering when everybody else was saying it on the cast, because girl, I don't drink. Kenya Moore's like, I get tipsy now, and we have seen Kenya tipsy. And she's a fun girl when she's tipsy. I don't know if we've seen her drunk, but we definitely see her tipsy. Remember she was at that party? She was like, I am the moment. Okay? We've seen her tipsy. So she was a little concerned and she was frustrated about that, but she gave us a little bit more background about her trying to beg her mother to like love her, trying to get her mother to like her. She was like, can we just be friends? And it was kind of sad how all the story like ended up. And I think what she hated the most is the fact that nobody kind of like defended her as a child. Like, I'm a child, and no one's on the child side. And even now, Auntie Cisco, she wasn't defending her. Remember, she went to the mama house and she was like, I am her child. I have a right to go to her house. And the Auntie Cisco was like, I don't think you do. Okay? I don't think you do. Oh, it was an accident. It was an accident. That's why it's so many people over, because it was an accident. Because I was thinking, it should not be no traffic at this time of day on this road. It was an accident. So it was an accident, y'all. It was an accident. Anyway, whoa. All right, but both of these lanes blocked. Anyway, so then we get to the show. So Kenya Moore, she wanted to do the show because she felt like life was stagnant in LA. She felt like she was doing the same thing over and over and over again. Now, we know that Kenya was the extra queen. If you ever watch Kenya's Reel, she did a lot of, I'm the boyfriend, I'm the girlfriend of, I'm dating of. Even when she was in Waiting to Exhale, I forgot she was even in that movie. I'm the girlfriend of the girlfriend of, she's a beauty queen. Everybody loved Kenya Moore. They know she was the beauty queen. They know she was that girl back in the day. I remember loving how beautiful Kenya Moore was. It's like, it's not a secret. In the black community, Kenya Moore was that girl. And in a lot of shows, she was like the extra I'm the girlfriend of, I'm the other girl of, I'm the girlfriend of, da-da-da. So, sorry, Jolene's texting me. So then she started getting into that. She was talking to Carlos, and she was saying how it's just getting redundant. Oh, come on, I'm behind the egg. I'm behind the Delta. So she wanted to do something new, and reality TV. She didn't think she was gonna be the reality TV girl. You know what's crazy is that Carlos King called her the Heather Locklear, like the role that Heather Locklear played in Melrose Place. She called her the Heather Locklear of reality television. And I kind of have to agree. Now, I don't know if y'all watch Melrose Place, but put your B's in the comments. My mother loved Melrose Place. Now, I wasn't a Melrose Place raw. I like 90210. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. I like 90210, but my mother loved some Melrose Place. So y'all like 902? Did y'all like both? Girl, drama on the drama on the West Coast is what the girls like to see on TV. Okay, so he called her like Heather Locklear of reality television shows. She was this beautiful girl, came in, wreak havoc, and then go. Okay, and so I made lose service. I'm about to go over the bridge. I'm coming from Maryland going into Virginia. Let top go off. But he called her the Heather Locklear of reality television. You said you like 90210? That was my show. Put in the comments, did y'all like 90210 or did y'all like Melrose Place? So she came on, she filmed, she said, and y'all, again, I'm gonna lose service for a minute, so stay with me. She said she filmed for weeks, no pay. No pay. Because back in the day when Real Housewives of Atlanta was that gras. Okay? And because Real Housewives of Atlanta was that gras, you had to prove that you deserved to be on the show. And she said she filmed with her, just her family, just her friends, just anybody. Just to be on the show. Y'all, she did also, why is this person driving this slow? I'm trying to get to the shop. She had to just prove that be on the show. So, y'all, I think I'm going to service really soon because I'm going over the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, I think it's called, to go into Virginia. But she had to prove that she deserved to be on the show. She was filming with anybody and for weeks without pay. Now, one thing that I did know, but I didn't get this much background about, is that the reason why she was already a housewife. So after doing all the filming that she was doing, she was already a housewife. She became a housewife. They knew her as a housewife. Boom, right? Porsha, who came on the same season, wasn't a housewife. Okay? And they needed a little bit more from Porsha to prove that she should be, I'm sorry, I feel like it's not me, it's the son. That proved that she should be a housewife, right? So Porsha wasn't a housewife yet. Kenya was a housewife. They were still trying to figure out what the dynamic looks like. During that season, this is what we got, y'all. This is the tea we got. During that season, and we kind of knew this, but we didn't know the depths of it. The girls band together. Kenya, Phaedra, Cynthia, Nene, and Candy, they band together. They said, we not filming a week because of the treatment, the preferential treatment that y'all give Kim Zolciak. Now, y'all remember, if y'all don't remember, Kim Zolciak, Nene Leakes did a interview with Carlos King the week before. And she talked about how no one liked the preferential treatment that Kim Zolciak was getting, right? So it was just the problem. Because Kim Zolciak didn't go on any trips. She could be lackluster, and people still, did things for her. They didn't like that, right? Nobody liked that treatment. So the girls band together and said, we're not going to film for a week. Now, I thought it started when they were going to Anguilla. It started before Anguilla. The girls was like, I bet you I won't film. I bet you I won't film. I bet you I won't film. And they said for a week they didn't film. So then they had two non-housewives, or like barely housewives, Kenya Moore and Porsha Stewart at the time, try to make television. And that's what made both of them stick, is that they were so integral in how the season turned out. She said that one of the executive producers told her they was the ones who like kind of changed the trajectory of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because the way that they used to talk and fight in the relationship between her and Porsha was so crazy that's why they kind of stood. So when the girls band together and was like, we're not doing Kim Zolciak anymore, that's when Porsha and Kenya were brought in. Isn't that crazy? I thought they were made housewives during the same time. No. They were made like Real Housewives once that girl was brought out. That's true. Kenya Porsha's beef was the highlight. It really seriously was. And Kenya said she kind of brought up more about her beef with Porsha, but it was more like, I have a prestigious title, and she does. She's Miss USA, and she tried to play it off, and she was like, I was Miss USA, and she said Miss America, and they're both prestigious titles. People think of them name, so I can understand when somebody messes it up, but you don't mess it up and just be like, oh whatever. You need to actually get it right. And when Porsha said Miss America and then just laughed it off, Kenya thought of it as an insult, and it was like, girl, I'm Miss USA, and you need to get it correct. And do I want to go to Krispy Kreme? This has nothing to do with y'all, like at all. But I feel like I want to go to Krispy Kreme. Y'all send the Cashapp to BusyBlu If y'all think I should go to Krispy Kreme. Oh yeah, shout out. I think it was Shay. Shout out to Shay. I think it was Shay who sent me a $5 on the Cash App earlier today. Thank you so much. I really, 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 really do appreciate it. Those like little random Cash Apps, they really do come in handy. So thank you so much for that. I think she sent it for like a reenactment or something I did for a Big Brother. But whoa. A donut does sound good, don't it? But my partner, he loves Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe I'll do a secret trip to Dunkin' Donuts when I'm going back. Not that. I would be surprised if he's watching this video. I would be surprised. So maybe I'll do like a Dunkin' Donuts trip. And then I'll get his favorite donut from Dunkin' Donuts. And I'll get my favorite donut from Dunkin' Donuts. They're more like breakfasty donuts, but they're still just good at any time of the day. Either way, it was a really good interview. So, y'all, watch the interview with Kenya Moore and Carlos King. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved the little new tidbits we learned about Kenya and that we learned about production. Because they were saying that they were saying that in production, you was doing filming after filming after filming after filming after filming, and then they would still say, sorry, no, you don't got it. Can you imagine filming for that long and then they still being like, you can't do it? Girl. Can you imagine? And Kenya said the last thing she went to was Nene Leakes' so it sounds like Nene Leakes has been doing this hold on. That's a black king right there. And I love my man, but that's a black king right there. The girls of the Ladies of Success event, she was saying that she went to the Ladies of Success event. She was saying, and she told them, if y'all don't pick me during this time, hold on, let's see if the red light on. Oh, it's on. Oh, busy. Okay, go to what you're doing first. I will only be in a costume shop for a minute. So if y'all want to get busy, a Cash App, it's $BusyBlu, and I'll get a donut on you. I'm gonna get one on me regardless. So she was saying that was the event that she was like, look, if y'all don't pick me, then I'm done. And they selected her after that. So it was a really, 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 really good interview. Make sure y'all watch it. I'm about to be at this costume shop. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You know, you can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely not streaming right now. I'm about to go get busy. When did they put an NTB right here? NTB stole my money at one point. They just kept making stuff up that was wrong with my truck, and I didn't like it. That was an old truck though. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time. Love y'all.